What's up, buckalers? It's me, Mario, from the Mario Bosco Show.
Motherfuckers, we know you're watching. Hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, and also leave a nice comment and hit the like. Is that too hard or what? Alright, let's go. Let's do this.
Mario Bosco. Mario Bosco.
This is the show where dreams come true. Hanging with celebs doing interviews. I'm a stand-up comic. My jokes pack a punch. I like cannoli that bounce to the punch. I work with Jimmy Kimmel and Tony Soprano. X around, I'm the top Italiano. I got Irma as my sidekick. This is my show. Make sure you watch it.
Mario Bosco. Mario Bosco.
Charlie, can you put your shut your voice thing, your volume down so we don't get phone calls ringing?
Wow.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
No,
Don't start no shit.
I just said lower your volume, like I
Did you
did.
hear it ring?
Are we filming?
Yes, I did hear a ring just now.
You did?
Yes, it rang. That's how he.
No. It was a vibration, you prick.
No, it was a ring. I heard it from
Yeah,
here.
ring this.
All right, Charlie, relax. Take a sit back. You know.
What? You relax too. Relax.
I apologize.
Listen, just so you know, I didn't get no crema de cafe today. And that's
Fucking guys, man.
I apologize. All right, get comfy, Charlie. Let me set you up here.
I saw Matteo before you left for Europe. He's like always
Fuck
talking.
it.
The fuck.
All right,
what?
that's actually a perfect segue into this introduction. So
Are we rolling yet?
we're always rolling. We're always rolling. So at the beginning of this podcast, one of my rules was that we weren't gonna have any Italians on this show. I wanted the Mario Bosco show. You're not Italian, so you can sit down.
Yes, I am.
You've been telling me for years that you're not Italian.
I'm Jewish.
You're
It's
Jewish?
not Italian.
Jewish is a religion.
You're
first of all.
Jewish? Since when were you Jewish?
We're all Christian.
You're not Jewish. Get out of here.
Charlie, come on. Don't be.
Charlie, what are you?
I'm Italian.
So what the fuck?
What?
the
There's no
Jewish
Italian
you?
Jew?
You're not even here a minute. I can't stand you.
Okay, goodbye.
All right, listen. So I didn't want to have, because you have Growing Up Italian, where you have all your Italians. I wanted this Mario spin-off show to not have any Italians other than Mario
Okay,
and
what
Irma.
are you?
Well, I'm not on the show.
Oh, you're not on the show?
No, I'm
But
just
what
the
are you?
voice of God. I'm an Italian Jew.
Oh, okay. I
But-
thought you were German or something.
German.
Regardless, I didn't want any Italians on the show, but we had to get Charlie the Wolf on the show.
Yes.
We had to.
I hear me and Charlie
Why,
have a few
Nico?
things.
Because Charlie is just one of our, one of the day ones.
I've been trying to get Charlie on the Grown Up Italian podcast for a long time.
Well, Charlie was on one of the earlier Growing Up
Yeah,
Italian
he was
podcasts.
on an
I
early
was on that
episode.
episode too.
It was Charlie, Nico. But since we've had this spot, Charlie hasn't been on. So I was like, you know what? I think it would be funny with Mario. And it took a lot of convincing to get
Charlie doesn't
out.
really fuck with us anymore.
I had to get Charlie picked up. Irma had to go pick him up.
Oh, really?
Wow.
It was an honor.
Yeah, Charlie doesn't really
Why?
like us much
Better
anymore.
than him.
Oh, it was an honor for me to pick you up? Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Not him.
But
He's
anyway,
taking
so
me
this,
home? No, you're taking me home.
Yes, I'm taking you home.
so this episode is an exception to the rule that I created at the beginning of this podcast. But I think it was important to get Charlie
Can I
on.
ask you, I'm sorry to interrupt, but
Yeah.
why no Italians?
I just explained that because you have a fucking whole entire podcast with 300 episodes.
We're working.
plus
We're working to
that's
break that
devoted
wall
to
a little
Italians.
bit.
Nico,
Maybe
can you
get
sit
some
down?
Italians.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be easier to talk to you. Well, I break my neck. Like fucking The Exorcist.
Toby, come back.
Toby, Manico featured. Manico featured.
Sempre per means.
Oh, that's Toby.
Yeah, you want to? Why don't
No,
you introduce
Toby,
him?
come here.
How long you know Nico? How long you know Nico? Are we rolling?
Why don't you do the introduction?
Well, today,
Why don't we start the right way?
the right way. Today, my co-host has been separated from me. I don't know why, but they decided to.
You know why, Mario?
I know why, because these haters, these trolls on YouTube, they got everything nasty about this girl, and I don't know why. She's sweet. She's
So you're
kind.
riding with Irma.
Oh yeah,
You- You're not against that she's a little rude to you and stuff?
No, that's who we are. We're Italian. Listen, I mean, I'm respectful to her, so I'm not going to be nasty to her, but I don't like these freaking trolls writing, get Irma off, get Irma. Why? What'd she do to you? You don't know who Irma is. What the fuck is your problem? Leave her alone.
I think later on we could go through some of the comments and
we need to.
Yeah,
Okay.
Definitely.
Later
We
on.
definitely need to go through the comments.
Irma called me up yesterday, and she was like, let me tell you something. I'm so upset. These people are writing so nasty things. I don't know why. And then she says to me, I think I'm done with the pot. And, my heart dropped, and I was like, no, you're not giving up. You're not going to do that to me, and you're not going to do that to the show.
Would you do the pot without Irma?
I would, but it's not fair. It's not
First
fair.
of all, wait a minute.
Hold on a
First of
second.
all, you're a fucking liar.
Why?
Because I didn't say I'm not going to be. Say the truth. If you want to say what did I say to you? Don't burp on the camera.
You said
what
I'm
I
gonna
said.
talk to Nico because I'm tired of these people of the comments.
I never said I wasn't going to do the podcast. Don't put fucking words in my mouth. Now, you want to say I'm mean? I'm fucking mean now.
Yeah.
Don't put words in my mouth. I said I want to talk to Nico about some things. I never said I'm done.
So what do you
But
want
I
to,
wouldn't
what
want
do you
you
want
to
to talk
be
about?
done. I wouldn't want you to
That's
be
something
done.
separate. Introduce your guest.
Today we have Brooklyn's best based on his T-shirt, Charlie the Wolf. Welcome, Charlie. Charlie, no vulgarity on my show. Please, let's keep it clean today and organized.
I keep it clean.
All right, let's go.
Let
Charlie,
me toilet paper.
you made a comment before about Sabino sitting next to you that he's here today because he's got to do what to your pollens?
Going to suck the powers out of my ass.
All right. I feel like this is turning into the Maury Povich show or the Jerry Springer show where, why do you feel like he needs to do that? Your doctor doesn't do that enough when you have a colonoscopy?
He always says, you got to blow me, you got to blow me. So you suck the powers out of my ass.
Yeah, but listen.
And that's it.
We have this it's a Brooklyn thing, but basically because Charlie doesn't have teeth, I say if he takes his teeth out, it'll feel better. So that's like our little inside joke.
Yeah.
And he says he'll do it, but I gotta.
All right, you're afraid to say it?
Yeah,
Say
Suck
it.
the powers out of my ass.
Say it.
Suck the what?
Pollen. The polyps.
No,
Polyps.
Piles.
piles, you know?
Polyps. Polyps.
Ah, shut the fuck up.
Listen, Charlie, I want to give you a
You're
warning.
the head one over here. Where did you get that chair?
Where did I get this chair? This chair was crafted for me. It was created. I had a lot of investments, we had to see a lot of prototypes, a lot of
Either you spent a lot of money or you did a lot of blowjobs.
I need one of them.
Charlie, I want to give you a fair warning.
And I don't know.
Yes,
Charlie, if you're mean to Mario, people aren't going to like you.
I really don't care.
Charlie, let's be nice.
His ratings are going to go up because I'm on the show.
Let's go, Charlie. Let's go. So why are you Brooklyn's best?
I was born here. I have Brooklyn under control in Williamsburg. What is your problem?
I got Brooklyn under control in Bensonhurst.
Bensonhurst sucks.
Bensonhurst, baby.
Yeah,
Remember the
sucks.
honeymooners.
Yeah,
Bensonhurst.
remember.
Yeah, remember the honeymooners. Where was he? He was in Benson.
And the husband
was. I'm sorry. Actually, they were here.
Pickin'
Chauncey
Avenue.
Street is here.
I know, Chauncey and Pickin' Avenue. Jackie
But it's
Gleason.
here in Williamsburg, not in Bensonhurst. Just for the record.
Just so he says Bensonhurst. I don't know why, but...
Okay.
Oh, ma che se la vanno in roba do? Come on in.
Sweat my ass off. Wow.
Minchia.
Wait, you don't have the air on in here?
You hot?
Yeah, I'm sitting next to you. You're
Oh,
fucking.
because there's no air in here.
No, I just put the air conditioner on. It was like on 70.
You ready?
I put the heat on.
Charlie, so listen, you guys
Why
are.
do you grab his tit?
They're nice.
He has the tits. He needs a bra.
He said,
Listen.
That's why I came to change
Charlie,
my shirt.
why'd you just lick your lips like that?
I didn't lick my
Or you
lips.
looked at my titties?
What? I didn't lick my lips? What are you out of your mind?
Mario, do you eat liverwurst?
No.
Did you ever try it?
Never.
What about you, Erm?
Never.
Never.
You never tried it?
You eat
Nothing
liverwurst?
wrong with it.
Why, you like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
They stopped selling it downstairs like morons.
Well, because people didn't buy it.
They bought it. They were giving it to their friggin' dogs.
Who wants to eat liver? Who wants to eat the liver of an animal?
Yo, whose phone?
Mario.
It's Charlie's.
Charlie,
he
you
gave
want
you a warning.
You want to pick it up,
he
Charlie?
He gave you a warning. Who is it?
You can
That's
pick.
not me.
No,
So
it's
right away, it's not me.
Jeez.
I can't.
Asshole.
All right, relax.
Phones off, please.
Phones off, please.
Well, Mario gave the rules. He's not even following them.
I have to leave it on because somebody sends me messages here and there, you know? You know, the producers, the executive producer.
What are you talking about?
The executive producer, the co-producer, the co-producer editor, they send me
Mario,
messages.
could you tell everybody the structure of the show?
The structure of the show, we're just like a broken down valise, okay? We're here today, we're gone tomorrow, so we're going to pack it up shops. No, the structure is basically on my life, and we have special guests like Charlie that we invite in, and I'm fortunate to have an amazing co-host, no jokes, no lies, and we have great producers here, and I'm very proud of them, and I'm proud of their work.
Mario, we could all confirm that you would still record without Irma?
No, I wouldn't. You're not an asshole.
Of course you're going to record without me.
But I wouldn't be happy.
But I would record without you in a heartbeat.
But I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't be happy, and I would never want to see us separate, and that's an honest truth. I talk to you honestly. Fuck these haters. Fuck these
What
trolls.
about if we got like an insane co-host for you, like
Nah,
a super celebrity?
Irma's the one. Irma's the one. I tell you what, she's got this energy, she's got this power, and she's not scared to show her voice. And that's what I like about her. Because there was an episode, I won't mention the guest's name, but he was more of intimidating than me, and she had to take the control of the seat, and I'm very proud of that, you know? And we work together. And if she yells at me, I'm like, you know what? I deserve the yelling.
How do you think the show's going so far?
I think it's going great. We have so many amazing guests. We've had Nems, Lisa Ann, we've had Charles Oakley. You know, we have a great guest today, Charlie Wolf. And we have, you know, we have more up-and-coming guests.
Is there any guests you didn't like or weren't too crazy about?
There was a couple that I wasn't crazy about that wasn't that I wasn't crazy about. One was too intimidating. One, I expected more out of them to do for the show, for the episode, that they didn't. But you know what? We're not here to name names. Yeah. We're here to do another great episode. Right,
Yeah. No.
So, Charlie.
Hold on.
Oh, no, go ahead, please. I want to talk about Charlie. Maybe we should give a little bit of context as to how we know him.
What do you want to talk about?
So Charlie says he's from the neighborhood. You keep pushing.
Charlie, seriously, where were you in the neighborhood? I didn't know that.
On Leonard Street, I was born.
Where?
Between Consigliere and Skillman.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I just know you from.
Charlie's one of the many that cashed out and left.
Wow.
Smart.
Wow.
Charlie, what hospital were you born in?
I had to do it.
In the basement? Charlie, what hospital were you born in?
Who the hell knows?
What do you mean? You don't know what hospital you were born in?
Queens Hospital.
Oh, that's nice. I was born in Brooklyn,
and
Caledonia.
What year was that? 1912?
Yeah. 1946, moron.
Ooh, Charlie's giving it back. I like that. I really do.
I tell you, if it wasn't for his father, he'd be balls ass naked.
Why? What stops his father from doing that?
He always says I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth.
Yeah.
That's not true. He's one of the hardest working kids that you could tell. I could put my money on that, and I'm a
Thank you, Mario. You're married.
And I'm
Thank you, Mario.
And I'm a degenerate.
You got
gambler.
that much money?
I got that much money. Nobody works harder than this kid. Okay, let me tell you right now.
Wait. What do you mean work? He went to college for 6 months and dropped out.
I never went to college at all.
Damn.
I never went to college at all. I didn't even
Who
pay.
gives a shit about you?
I didn't even go to
I
the
don't
ninth
know.
You're
grade.
on the Mario Bosco Show right now, Charlie. Show some respect.
Yeah.
I don't have to show respect.
You know how long it took me to get on growing up at town?
Hey, listen. I just get up, I walk out the door, and fuck the Italians.
Charlie.
How do you say
let
fuck
me
the
ask you a
Italian when you're
question.
Italian?
Why does everybody want you here today?
Hey guys, it's me, your boy Mario Bosco. Go to growingupitalian.com and get yourself this cool T-shirt. That's right, that's me for my show. Not only you need to watch the show, but you got to get the merch, okay? Because we need a little scaros, all right? Capiche? Go get yourself this great T-shirt, okay, at growingupitalian.com and watch the episodes. Enjoy the show. Forget about it. Oh, my boy James Gandolfini, he's always looking over me. Forget about it.
Because
Sabino,
I tell it like it is.
Nico, how to pick you up, take you home, feed you, how to unwrap your food. Why?
Hey, they know me better.
Why?
You know
Tell
why,
me.
too, Erm? Because he would never come up these stairs.
I won't come up these stairs.
Why?
No. You're lucky I make it at home. Once I get upstairs, that's it.
But these guys feel you're a legend.
I am a legend.
All right, tell us why, Mario. I know why Mario don't.
Tell
know.
Mario about your days of when you used to, drive the bus for the MTA.
What did I do?
Did I ever jump on the bus and not pay?
I drove a bus.
What kind
If
of
I
bus?
didn't like your face, I didn't pick you up.
Man, that's nice. I like that style.
And if the bus is crowded, I used to pass the stop.
That's not nice. That's mean.
And if I didn't want to work, I parked the bus and go and play cards for 8 hours.
Nice. What kind of cards did you play? Now we're talking my alley. Pinochle,
Poker.
Continental, 3-cup poker.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, lit up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah,
That's my style.
Christmas my ass.
Continental, I'm a continentalist. I'm a pinochlist. I could play.
Oh, no, Pinochle.
Charlie knows how to play Scala Quaranta, too.
Scala Quaranta. That's my game, baby. That's my game. Love Scala Quaranta. Cash or points or cash game. However you want to
Oh,
play.
yeah.
Yeah, you want to play a game after this? Let's
Yeah,
go,
no,
baby.
I won't be around.
Ah.
What do you think? I'm staying out
What
all
do you
day?
play?
I'm not young like you.
Let me ask you, what do you play? How much is your I play like 20, 40 and Pinochle, $40 game.
I don't play Pinochle.
Charlie,
Scala Quaranta, what do you play?
How does Mario look to you? You got to guess. You said you're not young like him. I'm curious.
He's about 40.
Nice,
Nice,
I'll
nice.
take that. Take that.
He has nice skin?
I don't know.
Give Mario a compliment right now.
That's a compliment.
Oh,
He
no.
looks young.
No, that's not a compliment. A compliment means like
Yeah, that's
I look
good.
at Sabino, I go, wow, you look so fly today. You got the Knicks pants on, you got those cool shoes.
Well, you got the same clothes on.
What same clothes on? Well, I don't wear the same clothes. Every episode is a different outfit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a stand-up comedian. You know how many jackets
What,
I
you
own?
need a lot of water, you prick.
Jesus.
Mario, why don't you share a joke with Charlie? He probably
Wait, he's
hasn't
a
heard any of your
comedian,
I'm a
material.
comedian.
Mario's a comedian.
I just
Comedian?
told the joke in Boston.
Why don't you do clubs?
I do clubs. I do every club in New York City except the Comedy Cellar and the Stand.
Why they won't have you there?
No, I'm not ready. I don't want to ask them for an audition yet because you have to audition in these clubs. I don't want to. I'm not at next year after. I'm not in no rush. I work plenty, but I'll get in. I'm friends with Noam, who owns the Comedy Cellar.
Mario, can I ask you, since your show, have you been getting booked more for stand-up?
Yes.
And how's the reactions been in these clubs?
Much better, much stronger. I write more. Like, I've been writing so much more about my childhood. You know, these things that I wouldn't have opened up about. You know, gambling and, hanging out and selling candy in cafes. And now it's like, I don't care anymore. You know what? My life is a public record. Right, Irma?
I feel like you broke out of your shell a little bit, right? What do you think, Irma? How do you think the show's been going so far? And before Mario starts giving some jokes, I want to see how you thought everything was going. This is kind of like a little recap of the last 8 episodes.
7.
Well, this will be the 8th.
It's the 8th.
I don't know. I still don't know. Where I think something's good, then I read the comments and they're like, nah. It's
But
all
just
over
on
the
YouTube,
place.
right? That for some reason, I mean, since we're talking about YouTube, for some reason, I feel like Mario's not liked on Instagram and TikTok, but on YouTube, they love you.
Yeah, TikTok Live, they chew me out and spit me out. I make money, but they spit me out.
But I do want to say something on behalf of me, Rocco, Growing Up Italian. We got this in the mail, and I just wanted to say that this is going to be hung up in here, and you had a big part of us reaching this plaque. We just want to say thank you, and we want you to see it. You know?
I say this in good words of my boy Little Mo. How you doing? I gotta say that it is an honor for me to be a part of Grown Up Italian. I always want to be a part. Always. I used to break his chops all the time on the Instagram, and if I see him on the street, I was like, "Yo, bro, when are you gonna bring me on? But we ended up doing 3 episodes in a year, right? We did November 2022 that aired in January for my 50th birthday, and then we did one with Ken Starr, and then we did another one with the holiday with Big Joe Gambino celebrating.
Come back if you want. I'm sorry, Charlie wants to smoke a cigarette.
It's all right.
He can't do it on the show. If you want to go smoke one, come back.
All right, don't worry.
Okay.
So I thank for
Well,
my.
because you don't like the fucking smoke?
I didn't say that.
No, you can't smoke on
Camera.
on camera. Yeah,
YouTube will pull the show.
yeah, they'll take it off.
But back to this, YouTube, I want to say thank you to the next 150,000 for the gold plaque, which is
What, gold plaque is 250,000?
250K gold plaque, and then we go for the million.
All right, how many subscribers did we have before we made the Mario Bosco Show?
So you guys were at 92,400. Salud. 92,400 subscribers. And for myself and Irma and the Mario Bosco Show, along with Grown Up Italians, other episodes, we just hit 109,000, almost 110. So this is a well-balanced. I'm so happy to have this in my hand. Thank you, YouTube.
Thank you, YouTube. There you go. All right, we're going to hang this up on the wall. We wanted to show you it.
I just want to know.
We'll take
where's
some fun
mine with
pictures.
My name on. I know I have.
We're going to try to order one. It came with a little thing that we could email because we have to get a couple more for the office in Little Italy.
Yes.
And if we could get more, we'll order you one.
Oh, I would love
All right?
to have this on my wall. This means a lot.
Sabino, open that for him.
It's like having a kid on the podcast.
Yeah, it's
over
like
here.
having senior citizen moment.
All right. Oh, my.
What did you say? Yeah, I'm a senior citizen.
So am I. I'm 50, almost 52. So
50, you're not a citizen yet.
I'll be a citizen real short. All
You're
right,
real short.
Can
You are short.
can we talk about Charlie for a moment? Charlie, Irma has, I don't know too much about it. I know that Sabino loves to jump behind your car and scare you. I've seen some of your videos. He just loves to break your chops. And I think that's an endearing moment for him, like a grandson to a grandfather. Can I say that?
Whatever.
I mean, I see that there's a lot of loyalty and respect from Sabino, because if Sabino doesn't like you, he doesn't fuck with you. Because I used to break his chops all the time to get on the show, and he used to give me one of these, yeah, we'll talk about it soon. He even blocked me, thanks to New York Nico.
No. Nico blocked you, not me.
He blocked me first.
I never blocked you.
Almost.
I never blocked you.
Okay.
You just sent me a zillion messages that I never answered.
Okay, same thing.
No.
Nico blocked me, but thanks to Nico at Ernie Rossi, E. Rossi on Mulberry Street, on Grand Street, thanks to Nico, he filmed me and you going at it, and I told you...
Mario, you see, this is why I'm mean. Talk about Charlie.
Okay,
You gotta talk about Charlie. They
Yeah.
said address him.
okay.
Is our a special guest?
He looks dressed well enough.
But you know what it is? He's trying to explain
What?
the backstory.
The
I
back-
I
think.
know,
the
but
back-
every episode he explains the backstory.
No, I don't. All right. So, Charlie, we talked about your gambling, you drive the bus. How many years did you drive the bus for?
13.
Wow, that's it? So you didn't even
And I
qualify?
got sick.
You didn't even qualify for the 20 years to get the
Nah,
pension?
I got a pension.
Oh, you got a small pension?
I got a big pension.
Or a big pension?
Are they going to take your pension away for saying that you would skip stops when it was too crowded? And you
Ah,
wouldn't put people-
13 years. I drove
you
the
were
city.
like-
Then I got sick, and they put me in stations. And I kept my bus operators paid.
Nice. How about you? guys?
And what else you want to know?
You remind me of Robert
Ralph
De Niro.
Crandon?
No, Ralph Crandon is a great one, but Robert De Niro in the Bronx still, because he was...
What, you don't like Robert De Niro?
well, we're not talking, Robert De Niro, but his character in Bronx still was when he...
He did his work on the bus.
And if there was people he didn't want to pick up,
Oh,
even
well.
though the guy opened the door with his own 2 hands. Anybody ever do that to you? Give you like a... rip the door
Yeah,
open?
yeah, yeah.
And you give one of these...
No.
You let him on?
I
Did
used
you
to
give
go to-
anybody free fares?
Free fast.
I used to go to the next bus stop and say, malfunction in the bus. Here's your transfers. Wait for the next bus, please.
Why? Because you got to go play cards, huh?
There was nothing wrong with the bus.
I
Went
know
down
there was
2
no-
stops
there
and
was
I
something
started
wrong
to
with
pick
you.
up again.
Charlie, when you lived in the neighborhood,
Yes.
how was it? Like, did you run the neighborhood?
I didn't run the neighborhood.
He was a gopher.
I wasn't a gopher.
Yeah.
You
Go
were
for
the
this,
gopher.
Go for this, go for that. You know?
Was
Not
he-
me.
So he was
So
sick.
what were you?
You
Charlie,
was-
everybody said you were a gopher.
Yeah, I was a gopher.
Charlie, were
right.
you Cologio from Bronxtown with the little
You
boy?
have to understand one thing. That's what it is. Here, Williamsburg. Williamsburg was known. It was a greaseball neighborhood.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Now,
whoa, whoa,
now,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
oh, let me finish. Now, it's all your yuppies, like Nico, and all this shit.
Do you think I'm a yuppie, Charlie?
Yeah, you're just a wannabe.
What?
You're like a wannabe gangster, and but if it wasn't for your family and the Sandsies, you'd be fucked up.
So you're saying that he'd be out of work, broke, no house, nothing.
Thank
He'd
you.
be on the unemployment line and the food stamp line.
How could you own a BMW?
Yeah,
How could you have a house in Howard Beach?
yeah.
You don't pay no fucking rent in this apartment.
So what are you trying to insinuate?
We pay rent. We pay rent for the studio.
Yeah,
You want
yeah.
to see the checks?
Yeah, I want to see the check.
Okay.
What
What
man,
is it? Get it.
I want to
You want me to
see.
show you for real?
I want to see the insinuation.
What are you going to do?
What are you gonna
Tell
do?
your father to bring up a phony
No,
check?
I'll go right to the bank account to show you we pay rent here.
Oh, the bank account.
The business pays for this space. What do you think?
Oh, because you're getting paid from this shit.
Well, this shit.
Well,
makes
we're still
money.
trying to. Right now, we're trying to make money on the Mario. That's another thing, Mario. The comments, when you get comments that people say that you got to do the show on your own, it's crazy. Like people don't realize that, we're helping you produce this whole show.
I'm excited. I'm truly blessed to be able to say that I'm my show. And I gotta say, my original room was next door, and because of a paint malfunction, and I agree with Nico, with these fucking white walls that still haven't been repainted, and I was
Look,
like, this is
This
bullshit.
is the rent payment right there.
Show the camera.
$50.
No, look at this. Don't say that number out loud.
Can
It's-
we- can we-
That was to see if it worked because we Zelda.
What's it? 50 cents? $1?
I said $50.
Through
I'm going to
tip.
tell you something. Your ratings are going to go high
I hope so.
after this
I hope so,
podcast.
Charlie.
Listen to me. It is. Watch. Because I'm on your show. All right? It's no bullshit. You got Nico. Nico's just, when he wants you.
Why don't you say something nice to him?
Why should I say something nice? He
First-
always has the dog. The dog is all tied up over there.
Look at me.
I mean, let
They're
the dog run
cuddling. They're
around.
cuddling.
They're
Yeah.
cuddling. They're spooning.
He's waiting to get his.
He's spooning the dog. Nico's a good kid. Let me tell you something right now. Listen, no jokes, no lies. Nico is a down-to-earth kid. Okay, let me tell
Oh,
you.
compared to Sabino.
Sabino's a very good kid. Sabino's one of the hardest workers. Sabino
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Rocco.
Where's he a hard working
What do you
person?
mean, where's he hard working? What do you think?
You're
he's
not
done?
even a hard working person.
I'm not a hard working person.
Yeah. What do you do?
I'm a stand-up comedian. I worked
Yeah.
this weekend 8 shows in
Yeah,
3
where?
days.
Tell me where, and I come.
Catch a Rising Star Princeton. Catch a Rising Saturday night was Princeton. Sunday I
What, two
was
people in the audience?
2 people. It was a sold out show
Yeah.
Saturday
Yeah,
night.
sold out. 2 people.
Joe Callahan was the headliner. I was the feature. Friday night it was Tommy
Yo,
Gooch.
Charlie, listen.
Hold on,
Don't,
hold
don't
on.
rain on Mario's parade.
Irma, defend him.
Yeah.
Irma, defend your co-host.
Oh, I don't want to be mean,
Don't be
Charlie,
mean.
don't fucking pick on him.
There you go.
Why are you picking on him? Pick on somebody your own size. Pick on Sabino,
I do.
man.
You saw me picking
But
on him.
this is a fucking stand-up comedian over here.
Yeah.
He sells rooms.
All right, you know what?
You go?
I would go.
No, you would go.
He
Did
never
you
invited
go?
me.
Well, you don't have to be invited.
Listen, she knows she
Your
has
friends you know where he's going to play, you go.
Would you come to one of my shows?
Yeah, I'll come to one of your shows.
Well, I
Why are
appreciate
you
it.
yelling at him?
Yeah, why are we yelling?
Why are you yelling at him? He's 5 feet away from you. You're scaring him.
All right, Mario, show him some of your, your jokes.
Well, I just did some new stuff, right? And I did one that people go, because I talk about my childhood now. I never would do that. So I say my childhood was so fucked up that my therapist charges me time and a half. When I was a kid, I wanted a dog. My parents were too cheap. They got me a gerbil. I was the only asshole with a gerbil on a doggy leash at the doggy park. So this is all new stuff that I'm working on. What are you're not an audience. When I rock
Did you like that joke? Did you understand the joke?
No.
Instead of a dog, he got a gerbil.
A dog named Jerk?
Yeah.
Listen, there's a lot of jerk-off dogs.
Mario, you gotta say simple things.
Simple thing, all right? Did you have kids, Charlie?
No.
Charlie has no kids.
No, he does. Yeah.
Oh, he does have kids.
They're grown.
So do you take you were younger, did you take your kids to like Great Adventure or Coney Island? My parents, they would take us no place, okay? Once in a while, they would treat us to like some Great Adventure trip. But first, they would measure us in the apartment because they didn't want to be embarrassed. They would measure me with the zucchini growing from the garden off of the Bell Parkway. And every year I'd pray to St. Anthony, oh, St. Anthony, St. Anthony, let me be told than the cucuzza this year.
That was good.
Thank you. It went over your head, too. That went over, that's already on the Parkway.
All right, try one more. Come on. You're working him. He's like clay. It takes a while. Yeah, come on, Charlie. Wake
come
up.
on, Charlie.
You
People
want
like...
a shot of espresso or something?
Listen, I don't laugh. So.
Okay, I got one for you. Ready? People ask me why am I like this. I tell them it's because my cheap mother got an obstetrician with a Groupon.
All right, he gave you a little chuckle. You got a little chuckle from him.
Just so you know,
Where you going?
Just so you know.
So if you want to smoke a cigarette and come back, you can.
That's what I'm doing.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
It's the first time on the show we're taking a break.
Well, no, it's okay. Well, we could keep rolling.
Yeah, you can keep rolling. I don't know what you're rolling, but rolling.
Charlie!
I'm telling you, your ratings are going to go up. Not a kind of him, not a kind of that moron.
No.
I don't know this guy over here. So
Well, pick, he's the best.
I let it go.
My cousin
Irma, she's all right. You, I don't know.
All right. Well, I think we got some comments.
Yeah, let's read some comments.
What comments?
So I got some.
Get off my ass.
I got some comments lined up from previous episodes.
Let Charlie pass.
Let Charlie pass.
I'll let Charlie pass.
Charlie's
You
got
want me
his
to
foot on a
Come with
cable.
you.
Okay.
Cable.
No,
he's
he's
good, he's
good.
good.
Don't worry. Don't
you got-
worry. Just go. You're good.
Also,
Worry about a cave.
I just
Watch
realized
over there.
this is the first episode.
Charlie, watch over there.
Now I gotta go all the way in the kitchen to smoke.
Well, it's not
Yeah.
that far. It's like 10 steps.
Just watch your
He's
feet.
definitely gonna bang that camera.
Yeah, Rock, just walk him through.
I can walk through. What are you doing?
Just don't hit that, yeah.
No, leave it. I got it.
Irma, I think this is the first episode where you haven't hit on the guest.
Yeah.
When I have him
All right,
watch-
not for nothing. I wanted to say it, but I think in like a couple of pods ago, you said, I'm looking for a man with 1 foot in a grave and one on a banana peel.
That's him.
We
That's-
found
That's
him.
Charlie. I know that's Charlie.
That's what you need.
What did you think of him?
I think he's good. I think he's a tough cookie to snap. You know what I'm saying? He's like one of
You had
those
Dunkin' and
snapping
milk
him.
a little bit, right?
Dunkin' milk or cafe, cement.
Mario, you ain't snapping him.
You ain't snapping him. He ain't gonna be snapped.
He's 78.
So yeah, I wanted to read some comments from previous episodes that are critical of our dear friend Irma.
Is she on trial right now, or is this just...
I wouldn't. Yeah, if you want to defend yourself and if you want to defend Irma,
Or if you want to defend the comment, you
or
can
yeah, you
also.
can also defend the comment
Because
by all means.
we want to make sure everybody knows you're not forced into,
Right.
you know?
And I'm just
you
picking
give-
these comments randomly. So the first one is Irma is so extra. She's too grown to act so immature. Crying emoji.
First of all, I think that's inappropriate for them to say because Irma is more
I'm
than.
good. Sit down, you.
Thank you for the interruption. Irma is way more than to be called a child. You don't know Irma, so don't fuck with her. There's no reason for you to write stuff like that. Only people that have nasty things on their minds, you okay? Yeah. Okay, just want to make sure.
Charlie, you want to sit here? Yeah. It might be easier to just walk through that way.
Yeah, I gotta sit in a hot chair now.
It's sweated and it's
I want to answer that question. You're saying I'm extra, but I want to know why you're so regular.
There you go.
That's the whole thing. That's right, I'm extra.
And
Next.
And she's very good extra.
Next.
Okay.
Huh?
All right, how about this one? Get in all caps. So maybe Big Time Tommy wrote it. Get rid of Irma. Your fans tell you that every episode.
Well, I gotta say that that hurts to hear that who it's from.
No, Big Time Tommy didn't say that. I'm just saying it's written in all caps.
Big Time Tommy, when he texts in all caps.
Okay, so it's not Tommy.
Oh, no, definitely.
Because I
Tommy,
would have been.
Tommy, no.
would've-
Come on.
I think what they're all saying is wrong. Yes, I could do the pot on my own, but it's not the same, and I'm gonna tell you all why it's not the same. Because what Irma brings, it's inspiration. Her just being there and talking with the guest, and like we just talked about a comment she made. She told somebody, I need a man 1 foot in the grave and one on a banana peel. It's all funny. We're all doing this for laughs and enjoyment. We're not here to crucify anybody, and Irma's not a crucifier.
Wow.
That sounds like a fake answer.
No, it's not a fake
Not
answer.
a fake answer.
That's a real answer. That's a real answer.
It was fake, Charlie?
Nick, you got any other
No,
ones?
it wasn't.
Make sure you pay attention
This
to what he's
one's
saying.
more general. Also, can someone help Mario prepare with some questions or gather info about the guests?
That's true. I'm going to agree with that.
And excuse me.
That's crazy. You're making excuses.
That was our conversation yesterday. Before how we lied and said, I don't want to be on the podcast. I said to him, we need to prepare better.
Yes.
So you want me to, that comment is insinuating we got to actually prepare for him too?
Yeah. You have to give me cardboard things.
No, you got to prepare
Bro,
yourself.
Mario, I just want to make it clear. So far, we've got all the guests and funded everything. How much more can we possibly do for you?
But it doesn't. If you know the guest, then I don't know the guest. All you have to do
Which guests didn't you know so far?
Quite a few of them I didn't know.
Oh.
What didn't you know? Tell me.
I didn't know Charlie. I didn't know about
that's
his
the first
history.
one.
I didn't know about Wayne Diamond too much about him.
Well, you
I
don't
didn't
like
know
him,
too
that's
much. I
why.
didn't say about like. We're talking about
But
knowing.
because you guys know each other, though.
Kadeem, I only met a couple of times. Kareem, but I didn't know him. I called Kadeem.
Lisa Ann, he didn't know
I didn't know
everything
he said-
about.
Googled her.
I googled
He
her.
did homework for
Well,
her.
that's the thing.
So you pick and choose who you do homework for?
I think you should give us these 4x4 cards with the back of the picture. Order
But
them.
Mario, excuse me, that's what makes us different. You look at every other podcast, they're like with the cards and this and that. No, that's not us. That's why you know how Nico said no Italians? That's the same thing.
I didn't know we had to prepare questions. Or else, because for growing up Italian, I prepare my own stuff.
Yeah, but you are different. I'm not that level yet.
Look,
But-
But you have a lot of experience, no?
I don't mind that we're not prepared because it makes the show more chaotic, and that was kind of the vision from the beginning. I wanted this to be a little chaotic.
Okay.
And,
so
that's personally what I'm into.
And
People are watching the show, so I guess they like it too.
Exactly. And even though they comment, oh, you're all over the place, but you're still watching us.
Yeah.
As we're all over the place.
somebody wrote yesterday or one of the, this is becoming a shit show. Listen.
Good. Shit show is good.
Shit show is good. You know what? We're here. We're pumping. We're in our 8th episode today. And we have had every guest in that we've known. There wasn't one bad guest here.
I will also say the first episode with me had the most views. And you didn't want to put it out, remember?
Yeah, that's true. But it's okay. But listen, you're like, I paid you, you little bitch. You going out, you're going to bring that out. And listen, comments, listen, if you got nothing nice to say, don't say it. Not for me, not for anybody, because we put a hard working day into this, because it's prepping, it's getting special guests, recommending, breaking balls, okay? And we are here struggling. Not struggling. We are here. Shut up, Rocco. We are here.
You're struggling?
Well, I'm not. I don't mean struggling, but we are here. Like, I had to get on the train this morning. 2 trains to get here. I had to hustle to get here. I have to make sure I look good. The capella has to be done right. The bow tie has to sparkle.
But Mario, that's your job. That's not a struggle.
This is what you want,
That's
I'm
your
also like,
job.
this is what you wanted to do. You
I'm just
wanted
letting the
a
people
show.
know is to appreciate our fruits, a fruit of the loom that we're doing.
Fruit of the Loom. What, a mutant?
You done.
All right, one more comment. This is the worst talk show ever, but I still keep watching it.
I think that explains it perfectly.
You answered your own question. You just answered your own question.
Yo, what do you mean by that? First of all, whoever friggin' texts that to you is a moron.
Yeah.
All right?
Tell
Tell
him,
him,
Charlie.
Charles.
You don't like the show? Get off of it.
That's all. Don't watch it.
Charlie, we were talking about when you went inside, the YouTubers hate me. They write mean things about me.
Irma, by the way, I love when you answer them. It's like user 14158,
Yeah.
and it says Irma Camprese.
Yeah, and I because it just aggravates me because number one, if you know me in person, I'm not a mean person. However, if you come at me, you better fucking believe it. I'm coming back. You ain't making a bitch out of me.
That's-
You, and I said this before, are behind your little keyboard. Oh, I hate Irma, I hate Irma. You know where I am. You on the bench. Come to my fucking face and tell me. You got the nerve to say it behind my back, but you don't got the balls to come to my face and say it.
Yo, honestly,
That's
I would
it.
be shocked if one person would actually tell her in person. Like, even if it was a random commenter, if they would see you and say that,
And you know what? That's your opinion.
Hey,
And-
don't leak the Addy, though. You're going to break that.
But listen, I can take constructive criticism, but just to say, oh, get rid of Irma, she don't bring anything, motherfucker. I'm sitting here, not you.
Woo!
And let me say something else. Growing up Italian and New York Nico are behind me. That's all I need. You think I
Amen.
need you, punk ass? No. No, motherfucker.
Are you
That's
sure?
all I gotta
Are you sure
say.
there's no other funny comments? Rock, is there anything?
No, you-
I don't know. I feel like we could do one or two more.
Let's
A
go.
lot of comments centered to Mario. They say, ditch these losers and start your own show.
Well, first of all, the people you call losers are my dearest friends.
Mario's playing both sides.
Sabino.
You got to pick a side and stay there, Mario.
What are you talking about? They're talking about you.
No,
They're talking about
Yeah.
ditch the losers. No, I ain't ditching anybody because these people have not invested their time, their skill, their money, and they're putting me out there on their plateau. Yeah,
We plateaued the plateau.
the plateaus.
Mario, don't tell them that. Tell that guy off that said that.
He's an asshole for saying it. He's a horrible person. First of all, you shouldn't be commenting words of negativity because we're not all about the negativity.
Mario, listen, I don't mean to cut you off, but I forgot I have this. I have a bow tie for you to match when I wear my leopard outfit.
Episode 9.
See, I'll pass it to him. See, if she didn't like you, she wouldn't have got. Wow, that's nice.
That
He
is-
knows that I love him, and I would
love
do
Irma.
anything for him.
And Irma, what do I say to you after we hang up the phone? I love you, Irma. And
Every
she says,
time.
I love you back.
Yes,
I
Charlie.
got a
Because-
question.
Sure.
You're doing this all now. People are listening, right?
Right?
They're giving you comments
Yeah.
while we're talking?
Oh, that I don't know.
It's not live.
These are
Oh,
old
it's not
comments.
Okay.
Okay, why? What do you want
He
to
thought they were
say?
talking bad about him.
No. I figured because we're not live, so it don't matter. If we were live, they will put comments
Yeah,
about
no, we're
people
not live.
that are doing this right now.
Right.
I just,
That's all I want to know.
Yeah, I feel like the
Because it-
title of this episode should be something like, Charlie the Wolf, should we keep Irma on? Something like that. To get
Yeah,
the people
you have
to-
to keep her on.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Thank
All right.
you, Charlie.
Why would you say that? Yeah, exactly.
because she knows what she's doing.
How so?
That's how you say. You shake your head. You
Yes,
don't have a
absolutely.
comment.
I say absolutely. I think
Okay.
that she is the. I gotta say this, and I'm gonna put this out there. Okay, when we started talking about doing this show, so Sabino goes, I think we're gonna do this, but Nico wants to put Irma on it. And for a second, I told her on the phone. I said, for a second, I was like, why an extra person? But then I thought about it, and I said, listen to this. Let me finish my comment before you smile a lip. I said, you know what? Her high energy and her strongness, the way she talks, the way she is, the way the way who she is, I said she's only going to be the plus sign to the show. So I am very, 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 very proud to have Irma as my co-host. Not only that, if you don't like her, click off, bitch.
So you're right on Irma.
Oh, absolutely.
So if everybody comments again, get rid of Irma, and the views plummet, you wouldn't ask to get rid of her?
No, not at all. Okay. Not at all. There's no reason to.
I don't believe you right now.
No, you believe me because it's true, and she knows that.
I gotta say the truth, and I know we mess around with Mario. He is very loyal to me. I have to say the truth,
And
as I am to him. And whether you add this or not, that's the God honest truth. He'll call me. I got.
He loves to gossip. He loves to gossip.
Well, yeah, that's something separate. That's our gossip time. We don't tell nobody about that.
Yeah.
But when he'll call me and he's upset about something, I try to calm him down.
You talk him off the ledge, right?
Yeah, because Mario's been through a lot. Not that nobody has issues, but unfortunately he's had a little more, and people are mean to him. Listen, we're born a certain way, and that's how he was born. And you love a person for the whole. And I love him, and I would never want anybody to hurt him. And yeah, I'm mean to him, but it's a joke.
Yeah.
It's all a joke. People like it. And sometimes he does get, we're talking about Charlie, and then in a half a breath, we're talking about Mario's show. No, you got to talk to the guest. And that's what I do for him.
Well,
That's my feeling.
First off, I do want to say thank you, Irma, for this bow tie. We won with many different outfits. On episode 9, this will be it. Second of all, I'm just going to put this out there. I don't know if you guys want to do. If you guys like any of Irma's creations, because she creates it by hand, on the phone with me talking. She creates bracelets for cancer, bracelets for different organizations. She also creates some fantastic Mallorca stuff. So if you guys, this is all jokes aside, if you guys are interested in looking at some Mallorca, because I got to start wearing some Mallorca shit, you got to go to Irma's Creations. You get stuff with leopard. Her leopard collection is out, right? She showed me a mug last week with initial leopard, and she has some fantastic gifts.
What's the website, Irma?
It's creationsbyirma.com. Mario, wrap it up. Go to Charlie.
Charlie looks like he's falling asleep.
Charlie, so what is your favorite thing to eat for free when you're going to the panini shop?
Whatever I want to take.
Oh, so you just go behind the counter,
Yeah.
you slice, you cut your own
I
bread?
don't have to go behind the counter. I live up the door in the front.
And that's the truth.
Charlie also buys a tub of Howman's mayo, like the
Oh
gallon.
my
I
God.
buy the gallon.
My friend too, Tugboat Manny, he's a comedian. During the pandemic, he had this mother blaster with this thing, and I'm going, "Ma, ¿qué is this thing?" He goes, I love mayonnaise so much.
I do too.
What makes you love mayonnaise rather than an Italian creamy dressing or something?
I wasn't brought up like that.
So you were born with bologna and cheese and
Yeah, liver-ish.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Even bologna, yeah.
yeah. If
Bologna-
that was the only thing on earth to eat is liver-ish, you'll eat it.
No, I wouldn't. I'll eat potato chips, crackers, whatever.
He said the only thing.
What the fuck did I just say?
I'd be.
Oh, you better go back to Bensonhurst where you belong with the other.
Listen, I think that I could never put myself to eat liver. I guess if I was the only thing on earth to eat, I
You
gotta
get used to it.
get used to it. I did things in life that I was like, I'm not gonna do it, but then I had to do them, you know?
So,
Charlie, So I want to say something to you. I've been around you quite a few years, like
Yeah.
these gentlemen,
Yeah.
right? No matter where you go, people respect you.
Yes.
And sometimes I know you're a prick.
Yes.
I know it. I see how you talk to Nico. I want to like rip your eyes out of your head.
The Sansies the same way I talk
But
about.
you walk into a room and
I'm proud.
and people respect you, and I give you a lot of props for that. You must have been doing something right.
Always
You know what it
doing
is
something
with Charlie? I think he challenges people.
Yeah.
right.
Like the
I do.
second he meets them, he calls them
He
a
calls
jerk
them out,
off. He
right.
says, "Oh, you're a phony."
I picked them up. We get in the car, and there's a lady. She's guiding a car out of the driveway. He's like, "Run her over," and I'm like, "Oh God."
Charlie. But can I ask you a question, Charlie? Why do you have it with Nico? I mean,
I don't have nothing with Nico.
so you said
That's how I am.
That's how you watch. You just see him, and you don't know who he is, his skills, what he's done.
But
his
that's
career.
That's
so-
me.
That's how he shows
So
that
if you
you
saw
care
Steven-
about you.
I care about him.
So if you
Wow, that's on record.
Oh, go and
Wow.
kiss my ass.
That's
So
on
we-
record too.
So, Charlie, I think when we first started, I mean, especially
You see, I'm not talking about him.
Why, you don't like him?
I like him. He keeps his mouth
But
shut.
why aren't you talking about him?
Why should I?
Because you don't like him. I know
I
that.
like him.
all right. Well, when I first met Nico, right, Charlie was like the first person I think I introduced Nico to that we were like, wow, this guy is a star.
This guy's special.
And
This,
we were running around for
this
years.
panini
with him.
shop is special. It's a breeding ground
So
of talent.
is
really
he to you like Radio Man on film sets? You know Radio Man. So
Yeah.
is he like Radio Man was like the at one point he was
He's like Panini Man, I guess. you could
Panini,
say. Like
but-
Charlie used to hang out at the Panini shop every single
so
day.
you would
Every
catch people
day.
stealing and pulling them and go, give me the fucking.
Nah. You know, when I first started going to the Panini shop, I used to walk in, I used to say, respect. Hello, this and that. Then somebody, a guy named Senior, Anthony, I think his name is. You know, he's a moron now.
Why is
All right,
everybody
wait,
a
let me
moron to
finish.
you? But let me ask you
No, wait, let me finish, right? I says, you own a fucking business, and this is how you talk in front of your customers. I said, I'm not going to have respect for you. So every time I come in, I go, jerk off. You're no fucking good.
I do the same thing, right? What I
And
say
that's
when I
what,
saw
you see
her.
when I go in? But like I said, you
But
know.
that's love.
No, I understand.
No, we're explaining it to
he
Mario.
knows it. He knows it
Right.
too.
Charlie was a good soldier back in the day. If you would need somebody to drive
Yeah,
somewhere,
I used to, yeah.
we used to always take Charlie's car everywhere.
He was a good earner.
He was a good earner,
Good
but he didn't earn anything, you know.
I didn't make no money.
He made a little bit of money.
Why do you have it with Anthony Senior? What did he do to you? Like,
He's a jerk off.
why is he a jerk? That's a mean thing to say, but that's a
No,
terrible
Mario,
thing.
but you gotta understand, he's saying this all with
Out
love.
of love.
So instead of saying I love
I'd rather
you,
him call me a jerk off than not speak to me at all.
If
you
my
know?
dad or any of us called Charlie tomorrow for a favor, if it's in his power, he would do it. That's what really counts.
But Charlie, do you know this is the future Steven Spielberg?
Mario.
what?
I'm the
gonna
future
tell you
Steven
something.
Spielberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
You don't know who Steven Spielberg is? He's got him
Director.
E.T.
Yeah, I'm gonna direct
Listen,
the next ET,
I'm
the
not
sequel.
into all this shit. You
What
guys
are you
are
into?
in.
What do you love? Like, what are some things in life?
Yeah,
that you
what's
love?
I
Charlie's
don't
things?
love nothing. I don't even love myself.
So let me ask you a question. On your headstone, will it say he hated everybody? Like Rodney Dangerfield said, I got no respect. I took the neighborhood. You're going to say, I hated everybody equally. You're a jerk.
Oh, there's a lot of people I hate in the neighborhood. All right? Especially
Mario.
when they got 20 loaves of bread underneath their arm
And they're
and they
crying.
lose a quarter of a loaf of bread.
But Mario,
fuck
that's
does that
all
mean?
an act. Like Sabino said, Charlie would have done anything back in the day. Take my car, do this, do that. That's all an act.
You know, I get the I don't know the word I'm looking for, but I get it. Like you remind me of, and based on the stories that I'm hearing, that you give your car and you do this, you do that for the neighborhood. You were like we were talking about Bronx still. Remind me like Sonny. Sonny gave the kid.
Yeah, but he ain't no
You
gangster.
compared him So Robert De Niro, Cologino. So what were you obsessed with the Bronx Tale?
No, but I'm because he says he does a lot for the neighborhood, and he gave his car out, and he helped out all these kids, and he looked out for them. So that's basically what I'm comparing it to.
You know what kind of guy Charlie is? He's the kind of guy, one of our workers like had a case and then he had to do parole for a year. He would go with him every single Friday, sit in the car for an hour, and then bring the guy back here.
And that's the Charlie nobody knows.
That's the Charlie nobody knows. He doesn't tell anybody he does it.
Except the selected few.
And then he breaks your chops before he's going to come pick you up, too. Like, is it still today? Are you still going?
Be late.
I'm busy. Take Uber. That was his thing. Uber.
You had to see what he was saying when we were waiting for you.
Yeah.
What would you say? This guy better hurry up. I'm leaving.
He must be related to Wayne Diamond. Style like
So
not person.
would you would it be okay if Wayne came like once a season? Would you like that?
I mean, listen, I have nothing against Wayne. I prefer Charlie over Wayne because Charlie's more respectful, and I like his formal way of presenting himself, his speaking. I don't like Wayne came in here like he was.
Who's Wayne?
Wait a minute. How do you know how Wayne came in? You were late.
I was late.
That also set him
late.
off a little
Exactly.
bit. Like, I
He
gotta
was
defend Wayne.
pissed.
He was late. You were late like 30 minutes that day.
Yeah.
Charlie, Wayne is Wayne Diamond from Uncut Gems. He was a guest on an earlier podcast.
That's the guy with the glasses, long hair?
Tan guy,
Yeah,
long
yeah,
hair, yeah.
See, Charlie, he
knows.
stays in tune, but he tries to pretend like you don't.
Yeah, he knows.
No, I'm just saying.
That's
Yeah.
him.
He was on your show.
Yeah.
And he wasn't very nice.
Well, what could I tell you? He was never nice.
Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate
We
it.
got beef with Wayne now?
I don't have a beef with him. I tell him where the fuck to go.
There you go. Love that, Charlie. Give it to me
And
right
who's
here.
that other? Who's that other guy?
Which guy?
Big Time Tommy?
He's trying to make himself famous like you do.
Kareem?
Kareem?
The one with the curly hair?
No, he walks with the
Little Mo?
jumpsuit.
Little Mo.
Koosh?
I don't know his name.
Yeah, you
What
know
color
his
hair
name.
does he have?
Who the fuck knows?
He's
Is he
talking
tall
about
or
Koosh.
short? Is he
He's
stocky?
about my height.
All right,
Is
guys.
he an
So
older gentleman?
No.
we should
I
start
knew his
wrapping this up.
father.
I have a question for you.
I knew his
Mario.
father.
Little Mo.
That's
Little
great,
Mo.
Lil Mo.
Little
Yeah,
Mo.
Oh, little Mo.
He was supposed to be here. How you doing?
he was supposed to be
That's
here
who it is?
as a
Yeah,
guest.
Yeah,
Okay,
he had some.
His father had a body shop.
Right.
Yeah.
great.
On
Okay,
Metropolitan
now
Avenue.
Mario.
Yeah.
So we're trying to think of what we want to do for the final episode of this season, and Sabino and I had the idea to do a roast of Mario Bosco.
Ooh.
How do you feel about that?
I kind of liked it. I know you had mentioned somebody's name you would bring in. Should I say his name?
I don't know who you're talking about, so go
Andy
ahead.
Cohen.
Andy Cohen. Who's that?
Yes, Bravo TV.
Oh, I don't know Andy Cohen. I
then
didn't
why-
say that.
You can't tell
Mario,
me things and then
in
take
your
I didn't
field-
say that. I don't
in
have
your
no connection
field-
to
You
Andy
said
Cohen.
to me, I bet if we get Andy Cohen like the Real Housewives and
That wasn't me. Someone else said that then.
I didn't
It
say
was
that.
you, Nico.
I guarantee
we
it
were
wasn't
sitting in
me.
that chair last episode before Stacy.
No, it wasn't. No, guarantee you that wasn't me.
You said, "What do you think about the last episode to be like?" And we do this, and
I
this.
didn't say that.
Mario, if in your field, right, you're with comedians every day. Do you think you could get 20 comedians to come here? Like, we give them all
We don't
time
have
slots?
to do 20. Do
No, but you
4.
know, we aim for 20 so you could get us 5. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what level comedians do you want to make?
Whatever you want.
Well, just people you work with. 'Cause
We've been picking the guests so far, so I feel like the last episode you should pick whoever you want.
If Jeff Ross was in New York, I'd invite Jeff. I know Jeff very well, but he's not here.
You just
also,
did
Mario,
the Tom Brady
you,
roast.
You have a lot of celebrities that you claim you know.
Yeah.
You haven't got anybody on the show
Yeah,
so
that
far.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Like
right?
we haven't
he
got.
needs
I
that
just want. I just want to say, Charlie, you could hear that.
Charlie, you know you're on my podcast.
I really don't care.
You know you're not supposed to use your phone.
I use my phone. If I have to go to the
much time we
bathroom,
got?
I use.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Charlie. Let's wrap. We're gonna wrap it up. Hold on.
Wait, you gotta.
You made me delete the message. Southern bitch.
Son of a bitch. All right, so would you allow me to invite TJ Miller on?
What about Jimmy Kimmel?
Jimmy Kimmel's in Los Angeles. He doesn't film here. He's got to be here for like October.
Yeah, but I just want to, all the stories you had so far, no guests.
Cosby,
Yeah.
Bill Cosby, I was told not to invite.
Yeah, you have more stories than
Bill
Dr.
Cosby's
Seuss.
prison,
Before
no?
you cut
No,
this
he's
shit
not.
short, I gotta ask a question.
Yeah, finally, Charlie's talking.
What is your last name?
My last name, Bosco, like the chocolate milk.
Bosco? Oh, I thought it was like the Knights of Columbus. I'll bet you-
That is Bosco, the Bosco Club or something.
Yeah.
It is.
Nah, bullshit.
It's something
It's the
Bosco
same
something, yeah.
Same name.
Bosco,
yeah,
yeah.
okay.
The drink, remember Bosco?
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to
Oh,
say.
okay.
So, my personal idea for the last episode is we could talk about it off camera, but we have it on camera. Let's talk about it because I always need something. I think we should do 5 of the funniest comedians that I know, and then at the end have Tommy come in and close it out because Tommy's really funny.
Did he like the stairs and
He does-
everything?
I sent him pictures of the big time Tommy. I love you, but he asks me to do 4 things from him. He wants the front step, which I have to send him. Count the steps. Was 18 of them. I texted him. He wanted the step pictures of a step going up and coming down.
Tell him we'll put a rope around them and we'll pull them up.
Right. And
We'll take all 8
Big Time
of us.
Tommy, if you're listening to this, call me back. I've been texting you, calling you.
Oh, Charlie said he's not my cup of tea in the microphone.
Well, you don't
I
like-
swear to pick.
I said, this is not my cup of tea.
Oh, I thought you meant the guy we were talking about.
Who you, don't,
Nah,
you don't like big time Tommy?
I just don't. This is to me all bullshit.
He's all,
not
he
bullshit.
doesn't like your podcast, he's saying.
No, all of them. All of them. Not only
So then,
yours.
give me a selection for next season. Season 2, can't wait. New
He
jackets,
has no
new bow
idea about
ties.
this stuff.
I really
Mario,
don't
You
care.
don't know this.
Who would you pick? Give me one celebrity that you watch on TV that's alive.
Who gives a shit about it? They're not giving me money.
It's not about the money, it's about your choice. We're going to give it
That's
Charlie
his
the one.
choice.
Are
He
you a
don't
fan
have
of anybody,
choice.
Charlie?
No.
Well, when we had 50 Cent at the liquor store, he was very excited about that.
Before he was here, I met him.
Can we get him for the first episode next season?
Oh, sure, no
Yeah,
problem.
yeah,
Hey,
Sure,
you
sure.
want
Got
anybody
the
else?
money? You got the money to pay him?
Who else do you want? You want Jay-Z? Like anybody?
Well, the word on the street was that Nico was going to get Drake for the final episode of this season. And I
Now he got started fighting with Kendrick. We had to switch plans.
Wait, are you attacking Nico?
Not attacking Nico. I would never attack Nico. I'm
Well,
just
I-
saying.
It sounds like you're calling me a liar.
Yeah.
No, but you said we're going to get Drake. I got it pretty much locked in. We
All right, so this is what we're going to do. So everybody that's watching this, it's all documented. Me and Nico got it to this point. The last 2 episodes, you do what you want to do. We'll leave it like that.
I'm gonna-
You have the control of 9 and 10. No problem.
I got it. This is how I would love to see it end.
Wait, isn't this 7? What happened?
This one,
8
yeah,
was skipped?
this is going to be 8.
8.
Oh, this is
So
gonna
then
be
we got
8.
9 and 10.
And don't-
You do what you want.
Yeah, keep it a
Well, you-
secret.
Go ahead.
No,
Okay.
yeah, for sure.
You want to be
Plan it.
Go ahead, you do it.
Plan it.
Last
And give me the notes, what you want me to ask
There you
them.
go. So look, 9 and 10 is on you guys. I don't want to know anything. You just tell me the time you need the studio. We'll be here.
That's
You guys-
fair.
Okay,
Right?
Nico has one of the comics that I want, and he could call.
Oh no! We're not
No,
doing
no,
that.
no.
It's
No,
gotta be
no,
through
no.
what you
No,
guys.
no, I give up. This
Yeah.
is on you guys.
This is on you guys.
Pick the last
Not-
2 episodes.
You're not going to use our
If you want them to be
Instagrams.
Italian, they can be Italian.
They-
I don't care
It's
anymore.
whatever you want. You were complaining that
Yeah.
this we don't prepare.
Let's see the
Now,
big.
9
Let's
and
see the
10?
big shots that you get.
It's on you guys.
Listen, don't.
I think that's fair.
No,
Totally
I don't
fair.
think it's fair.
Yeah, it is.
I don't because I don't think it's fair, Irma.
Why? But you talking
Because
so
he's
much
got
for
some-
8 episodes. I know
Go ahead.
this, that. And they actually said that to me.
ahead,
They're
Charlie.
like,
You can walk out, Charlie.
we're
Go ahead.
going
We're
to tell
gonna finish this
Mario to
conversation. Go
get
ahead.
one of these
What
people.
conversation?
We're just
This is
finishing
all
this.
This is
bullshit
an
now.
argument. This is becoming an argument. Irma, Jimmy
No,
Kimmel.
give me- No.
No,
you
Jimmy
go. Go
Kimmel
smoke.
lives
Go
in
on.
Los
Don't
Angeles.
worry about me smoking.
Aspetta, 5 minuti. Jimmy Kimmel lives in Los Angeles. So how am I going to get Jimmy Kimmel? You prepared to pay for an airfare, hotel?
Yeah, will he
If
fly
you could
business
get him
class?
here, I'll fly him here in a hotel. Go ahead.
Okay,
Let's see.
That's the next one. Okay, we did talk about 5 comedians for the last episode.
But stop saying it. Don't tell nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah, just bring them in.
Just bring them in.
just
Spend
do
the
it.
scuttles to get who you got to get here. That's worth it. And we reimburse
As
you.
long
That's
as they
it.
haven't been in prison for something awful,
Yeah.
they're welcome here.
Well, I have one that you could get that won't cause
Eric,
no
stop
show.
talking about it. Just do it. The last 2 are on you.
Let's wrap it
That's
up
it, yeah.
with Charlie.
But if you don't get anybody for the last 2 episodes, then you're just going to be talking to an empty chair.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It'll be just you and Irma, and because me and Nico are checking out for the last
Yeah, I'm
2.
done.
I feel like
hanging
we're
up my
getting
hat.
critiqued a lot, and I don't know. I worked harder on his pod than mine.
How about getting DiVincenzo for the...
Yeah, that'll be easy.
No problem. Anybody else? Should we get Michael Jordan too?
No.
Mario, that's it. You got to work on it. Now they're testing you.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a
Because you act,
test.
You say, not act, I'm sorry.
And all your fans say Mario could do this on his own.
So,
Let's
go-
go. Let's see what you got.
Charlie, I'm
gonna
going to wrap it up because
wait,
me and you are going to go smoke, right?
Yeah, I want to ask you a question, Mario. How did you meet these guys?
Oh, not again.
You got 7 hours?
No. How did you
hours?
hook up?
He can tell you off the air. He's told this a million times.
Yeah, he said
Exactly.
So listen, I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna leave this to where you going to go? Oh, hi Toby, baby. I'm gonna.
Let's wrap it up.
I'm sure you can
with
have Toby on the
Charlie.
pod.
Can I say this and be my way of wrapping it up? I can't listen to it. I'm gonna leave it to you, YouTube, for recommending me 5 of your favorite comedians that I could possibly get. I will try to get at least one of the 5 that you recommend
You
among
better move quick.
among those that I know. Okay, and let's make it a great number 10 episode. Okay.
So guys, if there's a delay in episodes, it's because of you.
Yeah.
Because I think I've got every Monday an episode so far.
You have.
So if you're waiting for this to come out to get recommendations, good luck. Right?
All right, guys, to another one. Charlie's got to go smoke. Charlie, thank you for coming and being a part
No
of this.
problem.
You are Brooklyn's best in the
But
stories.
don't ask me a second time.
Well, I hopefully not have to. No, I Toby, baby. Come here, puppy.
Yeah, play with the dog.
Listen, I play with everything.
Charlie, let's get out of
I
here.
am.
Goodbye.
I am.
Say goodbye to everybody.
Ciao for now.
You know, it's past my fucking bedtime.
He's got to go take his pills.
That's what I was just going to say. Are we cut?